Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this. Don't fool yourself. You are consistent. So this is actually coming off the heels of, and I'm working on a passion project right now called Hall of Fame Dad. It is a podcast that we'll be launching here in April of 2019. And one of the conversations that took place with a very dear friend of mine, Dr. Nick Fanning, is we were talking about doing things consistently so that if we are going to create relationships with our children, that we have to make sure that we do, you don't have to do these big, grandiose gestures daily. It's just do these small things daily and do them with consistency. And so I got to thinking about this and this thing called consistency, because so many times people talk about like being consistent or their inability to be consistent. Like, oh, I just have such a problem being consistent. In fact, with my one-on-one clients, anyone who's worked with me any amount of time knows that when I talk about consistency, I talk about consistency is king. You must consistently do the things to move the needle daily in your life if you want to get results. And then people talk about, yeah, I know, I just can't be consistent. I'm going to ask you today to just consider this, that you are consistent, that you are literally consistent every single day of your life. Let's walk through the day in the life, shall we? You consistently wake up, God willing, you consistently wake up every morning. You consistently walk to the bathroom, maybe the same way, the same bathroom at least. You consistently brush your teeth, or you consistently go to the bathroom first and then brush your teeth. You consistently walk into the kitchen to maybe start the coffee maker, or you consistently grab your clothes to go for a workout. You see, just in that scenario of looking at the morning, what you and I both know is that every single day there is some level of consistency to your morning routine. You look throughout the course of a day, maybe you consistently take the same way to work. Maybe you consistently are late for that yoga class that you go to on Thursdays. Maybe you're consistently late for that appointment that you have with your friends on Fridays. I don't know where it is for you, but what I do know is that there are things in your life that you do that might not exactly be empowering. They might not exactly be moving the needle, but you do them with consistency. What I also know is that the other side of the coin exists, that you might consistently get up and work out every single day. You might consistently follow a very strict plan of nutrition and what you eat and put into your body daily. You maybe even consistently drink 6 to 8 bottles of water a day. See, just as much as there are positive things that you do in your life and positive habits of consistency, you also might have the other side of the coin, which is those negative habits of consistency. But it's so easy for us to beat ourselves up, isn't it? It's so easy to basically sit there and go, oh, I just can't seem to get consistent with this. Why can't I get consistent with this? And we buy into the story that we just can't be consistent. But the fact of the matter is that when something becomes a priority in our lives, when something becomes important enough to us, we will be consistent at making it happen. When we have clarity of what it is that we want in our lives, when we have clarity of the plan that we will put together to get there, we can be consistent. So the question I pose to you here today is, when you look at your life across body, being, balance, or business, you look at your health, you look at your spirituality, you look at your relationships, and you look at your business. When you look at those 4 areas, where is it that when you look at them right now, you know that you are practicing habits that are consistent with not moving the needle in your life? Like, you just know without a doubt when you look at them. Maybe it's when you look at your workouts, you know that consistently you are picking up your phone and taking selfies every day. Or maybe you're consistently talking to people during your workouts every day, which takes a half-hour workout and turns it into a 2-hour workout, which now consistently puts you late for the day. So just take a look at your life across body, being, balance, and business. Say, where is it in my life that I am consistently practicing this bad habit? And then take a look at what it would take. What would the new habit be? If I were to consistently take on a new habit so I can actually hit my goal in my health, or I can actually hit my goal in my fitness, or I could actually hit my goal in my relationships, what would have to be something I would do consistently that would start to actually create momentum in hitting the targets that I have in my life? Now, for this podcast that I was telling you about, Hall of Fame Dad, as we were going through Hall of Fame Dad and talking, it was this consistency of doing things with our children every single day. A consistency of maybe leaving them a nice note telling them how much you love and appreciate them. A consistency of maybe sitting and reading with them daily. A consistency of making sure that you play with them daily when you get home. That you basically look at what would the opposite of that be. Maybe it's a mom or a dad who are coming home from work and they're sitting down and they're so exhausted and they're consistently getting on their phone. So I've replaced the bad habit with a habit that's going to move the needle in my relationships. So the assignment is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at your life across body, being, balance, and business. Identify where you are practicing consistently habits that are not moving the needle in your life, in body, being, balance, and business. Identify those areas and then equally turn the page and identify what would I have to do, what's the new consistent habit I would need to create to move the needle and actually get what I want in my life. I'm going to encourage you to look at this across all 4 domains that we talk about in body, being, balance, and business, and then practice these habits over the course of the next 7 days. At first, they might seem daunting, but in reality, you're going to be taking action anyway. Why not just make sure that the action is moving you in the direction of what you truly want? That's all I've got for you here today. Hey, if you haven't already, head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, and rate, review, and even subscribe for this podcast. And why not pass it along to friends or family members or people that you think could benefit from the fire I deliver here every day, Monday through Friday of the week. Then make sure you head on over to commitandgo.com where you can get my time mastery program. This is a program that I put on for my one-on-one clients. It is literally uncut. It is put into commitandgo.com. All you have to do is go over there, click the link. You're going to register, and you're going to be able to have this 8-module course to help you to identify where you're bleeding and leaking energy from your life that could be keeping you from getting to where you want to go and having it all. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.